This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Trojans will boot it away to start the game. Looking for blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the UAB Blazers offense will start this game off. Wants to throw. It's Keene. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. This one's complete. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Blazers want to crank the tempo.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Moss. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Blazers will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So USC's offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield.
Oh, he's got some space. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quick completion on the out. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Keene. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Blazers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have a first down at the 41-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Here's the handoff. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tulane delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in New Orleans. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Finds the tight end. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Dropping back, it's Keene. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Lot of room to the right. Touchdown Trojans. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Now, offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Dropping back, it's Keene. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Blazers headed quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking for space. It's awesome. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down and 10. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. At the 40, just keeps moving. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. First and 10 from the 25. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. RPO complete to open the drive. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Shakes off the defender.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep.
Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's a first down.
Holds and fires complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Keene. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Blazers send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. The give from the gun. Not much there. He gets one to the 11. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got him. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's awesome. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Got his man quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Not a lot of room. It found its way ahead for 2 out to the 26. To the ground with the back. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Keem. Fires downfield. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to take off.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Completes it in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Finds his big tight end. Perfectly thrown ball, nice catch, good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to pass. Under fire. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Keene. Using his legs to buy some time. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking downfield on first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
To the air on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
The Blazers will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. On the ground, it's Browning. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Off play action on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll go to the ground. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Blazers will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Right on the money. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They kick it away on 4th down. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The sure hands, it's Flanagan. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 9. Turning it on! They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Surging forward on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's Keene. Floats it out in space. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Flanagan. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And that time the defense dialed up a free safety blitz. They were able to get an extra number in the pass rush. Offensive line, running backs, they couldn't account for it. And that free safety able to get to the quarterback.
The Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Flanagan. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The give to the tailback. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So now it's 2nd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Gives it on the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, USC. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UConn had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans in stores are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Off play action. Rushes on him. Still looking. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking downfield, it's Rasmussen. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to set up the screen.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
What a cut. Now he's loose. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. working the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Fakes to grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the grab on 3rd. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
1st and goal, USC.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojans. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
UAB 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Markway. And the returner will be knocked down. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking downfield, it's Rasmussen. Heaves it on the run. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The give as they work on that clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the move. It's awesome. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of